Hey there guys, it's Rick Utsa here, live Airgun Expo 21, and I've got Angie. How you doing, Angie?
Hey guys, I'm well. How are you?
I'm having a ball. Got absolutely no sleep. Well, a little bit. Not much sleep, because last night we were up late getting all this stuff worked out so that it would work.
We should have covered this up, because this is like, it was top secret. You guys weren't supposed to see this yet.
But this is it. This is one of the things we have that we've been sort of playing with the last week. Thank you to Umarex for trusting us with the Gauntlet II. This is pretty cool. Now, the big thing we're going to talk about is kind of look at the differences between the 1 and the 2. And so just for reference, okay, so that is your Gauntlet bottle. Go ahead and take that, okay? That's your original Gauntlet bottle. This, it wouldn't fit in my pocket.
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
What is he doing?
Is the new Gauntlet 2 bottle.
That was terrible.
Okay, so yeah, where did that come from? Anyway, ow. So some of the differences we've got between these two. The original Gauntlet did have a 13cc bottle. And so if you want to turn me down to, no, you're going to turn down the gain on my mic. So anyway, the original was a 13cc bottle, 3,000 PSI. The new bottle is 4,500 and 24 inch, 24 cubic inch bottle.
Freaking huge.
So yeah, so nearly twice the volume, definitely a lot more pressure. Now what does that equate to shot count? Well, that is going to vary depending on what pellet you're shooting, but I got a little cheat sheet. Thank you to Umarex. All right, so we're going to just go through a few numbers here. Like if you're in 22, the original Gauntlet would get about 60 shots. The new Gauntlet II is going to give you about 120 shots.
What?
Okay, and we're at a higher pressure. Okay, so before you were shooting at a lower pressure, getting about 900 feet per second, again, depending on what pellet you're running. But now we're going to be shooting about 1,100 feet per second, which means you could probably shoot heavier pellets to get that down below that 900, so below 1,000 sort of sweet spot with pellets, and still get that killer shot count. And 25 cal, like the 25 was already a great gun with lots of power. Yeah. All right, I love it. Angie loves it. It was, they're saying here, the pressure, I think that was a little bit more pressure than that. But they were getting about 890 feet per second. Well, you know, that's, I don't know. Pressure now on the new bottle is 2,100 PSI. Mm. So that is like right at the sort of the limit of the valve. If you look at the max pressure on the valve, how it's supposed to operate, it's around 2,100. So they have pushed it right to the edge, and you're looking at 1,000 feet per second. So
why did they do that? Because consumers were wanting
more power, and more shot count. So the way you get more power and more shot count in a PCP, generally speaking, you need more volume, you need more pressure, and you need it getting into the gun at a higher pressure. So to get more shots, if you can take a bottle and have more pressure in it to start with more volume, you're going to get more shots at more power. So very, very cool. Now, let's talk about some of the other features. Angie, you've shot this a little bit. What do you think?
It's a pretty sweet gun. First thing when I saw it, I was pleased with the new stock. The old one, kind of bulky, and this one's thinner. It's more like the Origin. Yep. So it's sweet, and I like the color. The bolt is a little harder than it used to be, but it goes to the heavier hammer spring.
Well, they actually, I'm going to go look at the paper. They actually say this is lighter. So I'm going to have to pull my 25 out and double check it.
You should.
I didn't have a problem with cocking the bolt, but I've done so many
I'm a girl.
She is a girl. That's all right. We like Angie, right? But the way, we'll go through how to make it easier to cock, because I just put my thumb back here and use a little mechanical advantage, and I actually had no problem with it. So lighter, heavier, I'm not quite sure on that.
But it is brand new.
It is also a brand new gun. I mean, we've got maybe a few hundred rounds to it, so it is not broke in yet.
Did you shoot it before I shot it? Or did
I shot it a little, just a teeny bit, just a little itty bitty bit. But you got to shoot more than I did.
Yep.
So, and we've got an Axion scope on here. We've got the EDR, the etched mill dot glass reticle. So we've got that. Gosh, it's a Gauntlet, right? With new skin and a great new stock. It does have M-lock rails at the bottom. So if you want to run M-lock, rails for it, you can do that. Put all kinds of accessories on it.
You know, a couple reasons why I liked my old Gauntlet 25. I drove a nail. I was at 40 yards. It was 8-penny nail, teeny tiny, with 6 shots all the way through the 2x4. And then I took a raccoon with it. Like, it was awesome. Super accurate.
All right. Well,
Power.
you know, I don't know what there is much more to talk about other than maybe we should get to doing some shooting. Maybe talk about how to load the pellets. Yeah. Oh, here's one thing we found. Normally I would shoot the JSB 25 Force. Those were too light. They were like kind of going too fast. So we moved to the Mark II Heavies. Completely different story. Those things shot great. So we'll go ahead and load it, and maybe we'll do some Chrony tests. You want to run it over the Chrony just so people know what it's like?
Sure.
Why don't you walk them through how to load the magazine? If you step in front here, Cheryl can zoom in on what you're doing. Why don't you walk them through that? I'll get the chronograph set up.
Okay.
Make sure we're on safe here.
Is that a good angle right there?
Everything all set?
So
I'm going to get the Chrony ready.
you spin the top thing all the way around. Make sure you hold it until you get the first pellet in, and then it won't turn on its own. Just drop the pellet. I'll pick it up. I won't waste pellets, especially right now.
That's right. We got Joe here from Predator International. He said we can have all the pellets we want. He's got his own private Connex container that he's just dispensing at will. For
Rick,
us.
stop it.
Yeah, he said he'd give a free pellet to everyone who came to the show.
A free pellet? Yeah, that's about all he's got. One free pellet.
You get a pellet. You get a pellet.
No pellet
And
for
that's
Travis.
loaded.
Travis gets nothing? Is that what we're saying?
What's new?
Okay, you ready?
All right, here, let's do
No,
this.
you do. I know you do.
So, if you guys are into air guns, one of the things you absolutely want to get, like the first thing, look, if you got a bundled optic, don't upgrade that first. Buy a chronograph, okay?
Absolutely.
That's the first thing you want to get, because that is the best diagnostic tool you will ever have for your air gun. Get that, you'll be pleased you got it, because you don't know if your accuracy goes sideways or something's happened. You don't really know what's going on if you don't know how fast you're shooting and how consistently you're shooting. So a good chronograph is great. I use the Pro Chrono Digital Deluxe, Bluetooth to my phone. It actually talks it back to me. I can keep easy shot records of everything I'm doing. It actually measures barometric pressure, temperature, all of that stuff in the Chrony. So you actually get all that information in your shot card. So I like that. Let me get this set up here.
Hey, Angie, could you put the front of the gun on the plastic and not make sure it's not on the bottle? There you go.
Gosh, it's so picky.
Well, I know how it can affect accuracy.
Okay. Thank you, Travis.
You're welcome.
All right, hold on. Let's get set up here. Okay.
You should have a camera on this side to watch me pull the bolt back.
Yeah, so what you want to do is put your thumb there and grab it like this. You'll find it's easier.
Okay.
Okay, so we got that. Let me create a new shot list. I should have had this done, so forgive me for...
Rick, do
Can
you
I
want
go
us
ahead
to,
and put the
having it
mag in?
Yeah, go ahead and put the mag
Rick,
in.
do you want us to put the spotting scope on?
It is probably on. The screen goes blank. No, it should be set. Yeah. Okay, so Gauntlet II. And we're shooting the what Joe, what's these 33 something?
33.95.
33 point.
I think. The 10's right there. Yeah, exactly.
What that was a test of Joe's knowledge of his own product.
Yeah.
You think I just sit around all day and watch Jay work?
I
Yes,
just
do, but
I just think, yeah. All right. So we'll save that. Gauntlet II. All right.
What is she shooting? I mean, what is she shooting at?
Oh, she's just right now. We're just going to get some Chrony numbers. Let's see. No, you're to the left. You need to come right. Just shoot over the Chrony. Don't shoot the target.
Don't shoot the
Okay.
Chrony either.
Oh, I am over the Chrony.
No, you're
aren't I?
not. You're shooting the rails.
I need a lot of help.
You're doing fine.
That to me looks like I'm going to shoot the rails.
That's fine.
Shoot the rails.
If you shoot the rail and get me, it's okay. It's my range.
Okay.
All right.
Ready?
We're ready.
868.
Okay, so we're shooting 56.7 foot-pounds.
Ready?
Yep.
866.
Whoa.
868.
So far, we've got a 2 foot per second spread.
I think I hit the target.
874.
You're hitting the target.
How many?
872.
It didn't cycle.
Okay. Good.
871. 868.
You're done.
869.
Take, load, lock it in. So let's take a look at those results. Okay, so we should talk price point. We're talking about 450 price point here, and that is a lot of gun for that money. And we had an extreme spread. Let's just look at the data, right? So if we look at the, so we had an average was 869, an extreme spread of 8. 8.
Not shabby, huh?
Sweet.
That is
Yeah.
8, okay? Standard deviation was 2. So those are some seriously good numbers. I mean, even if you had a $1,000 or $1,500 gun, those are the numbers you'd be expecting. We're talking about a gun that's sub 500, and it's putting up some really, really good numbers. So now we know what we're doing out of the Chrony, and that's like really a good velocity for those pellets. So now let's see what we're going to do on paper. You want to take some first shots?
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and let's get it on safe. Okay, I'll go ahead and move the Chrony out of the way.
Rick. I can't move the thing because it's changed screen.
Okay. Joe, why don't you come on up here? And do you have a mic on?
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay, why don't you go hang out with Angie?
It's muted, but it's on.
And I'm going to just push the button to unmute. There you go.
Do you have the target camera on the?
Yeah, I'll take a look.
So we're going to the paper now.
We're going to paper.
I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be fairly difficult because we have a wind coming quarterly and coming down over the top of the shed. So
All right, well, let's see what she
We're
does.
not all you, Travis.
I know. I'm just telling you, don't expect a whole lot. But we are shooting in real world conditions.
Which target you want me to shoot, Rick?
The upper right target.
Oh, now the target's blowing around.
You can see we got the target moving in the wind, guys, so it's a challenge today.
Yeah, this is real world.
Joe! This isn't the competition. That's later. Oh, left.
Hey, you killed that dirt 100 yards down there.
Sweet. I like killing stuff, even if it is dirt. Same hole.
Nice. Well, I lost the competition. That is a big cocking bolt, isn't it?
It is. It's kind of nice though, because you really can't miss it.
Yeah, it's huge.
The target's moving. Oh,
Man,
same
it is
hole.
shooting pretty darn
That
good in this
was
wind.
sweet.
Perfect timing.
I'd say it's a shooter, but I think it's the pellets.
It's the magic pellets.
They are.
Oh boy.
Did you adjust
Takes
for that one,
two.
Angie? There goes Travis's sunblock.
No, I did not. Oh, stop it.
Nice.
There's some pretty good shooting in this wind.
Just so you guys know, we're shooting at 50 yards right now. As you can see, we've got a good bit of wind that is definitely pushing those shots left of target.
That's sweet.
That is a shooting son of a gun,
What?
buddy.
Yeah, that is a good shooting gun.
Look at you.
Live. This is all live. What do you think, Joe?
Oh, my old eyes can't see it, so I'm gonna
Well,
go with what you
I was-
said.
I was-
He was over here
I was
telling me
cheating.
good job the whole time, and he can't even see it.
It's called stroking your ego. Stroking your ego.
He's rooting you on,
Yeah, I'd
Ange.
like
He's just
that.
rooting you on.
Where do you want me?
Oh, you just scoot right over there. We're all three right here. We're on camera, okay?
Yep.
Good.
Stroking your ego.
All right, so this is the competition, Joe.
What was the pellet
No,
you're
not
shooting
really.
again?
I think these are some off-brand.
Something Joe snuck over the border.
Had to go across the border to go get him. I know a guy who knows a guy.
You should use that one.
No, I don't trust you. Don't trust you, Angie. I've heard about you.
That's actually a pretty good group. I mean, it was, you had
Yeah.
one kind of fly almost like to the bullseye.
Oh, I
where
thought
you
it was
were.
exceptional
I mean, that was,
for as windy as it is.
Yeah, Umarex, I love you. That was awesome.
That bolt does engage pretty good, doesn't it? Jeez. All right, let me see if I can shoot something. Oh, not bad, Ange. That's actually pretty nice.
Now that he can see.
You're not
yeah, it's
scared.
all
know, right?
calm. You see how the wind calms down for Joe? That's beautiful. That's just
I
what
am
you want.
Joe.
Yep.
Wow, look at that. Jesus, where? With that cock? That was fast.
I think it did.
Yep.
I do like the stock better than the first one because I didn't really like the first one.
Oh, look at it moving. Isn't that nice? I got old eyes too, because I can't see where you're shooting.
Well, I got two next to each other, sort of.
Gets there in a hurry.
Yeah, it does. That bolt needs to be worked out a little, just a little more.
Now, Joe, you shoot a lot of prairie dogs,
Yeah, a lot of prairie dogs.
and you like long range,
Yeah, I do.
real, and you actually like smaller calibers rather than the big bore stuff, for that
Yeah.
long range stuff.
Yeah, I like smaller. I like 177 shooting slugs.
How would you feel this would do prairie dogging?
Do you got a 177?
All
Do
right.
they make
Put
it?
your personal, desire.
I
It's, I think
think
it's 22 and
as
25.
it is right now, it would, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when I went prairie dogging, I was trying to get in between 50 and 60 yards. So
I would like to see what this does with the 25 knockouts.
yeah,
Brought to you by Predator JSB.
I have a handful.
A handful.
I do have some. Would you
Okay.
want to try them?
Yeah, I would.
All right, well, we'll go get them. We got some time. We ain't in a hurry.
And the gun's awfully quiet too.
Okay, so that was one of the other changes, right? So I'm gonna talk to that camera. One of the other changes they did is they went from a single baffle to a multi-baffle system.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
we're
why
too
you're
tired
hearing
there.
that noise reduction.
Yeah.
Thank you for mentioning that.
Yeah.
And your group was way better than mine. You won.
Well, you said you
And
never lose.
I can also
So
see,
we had to
Rick, that
change
they
that.
got a barrel band on this one.
When they went to the 25, they introduced a barrel band.
Wow, that one was
Mhm.
weird.
Um,
It actually did one of these.
yeah, you saw it swirl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did. You did some of these pellets, huh? These aren't GSP
No,
pellets,
just
are they?
that one right there. Just that one.
Oh, is that the lucky one?
Yeah, you should have shot it.
Should have, huh? Should have, could have, would have.
Probably had some lotion on it. Would have lived the rest of them.
Wow. So you guys know that Angie puts lotion on her pellets before she shoots them.
Just yours.
Probably. I think it's last shot.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
All right, my turn.
So
And
you
then-
want one of these in a 177, Joe?
I would like to see it in
Umarex, you hear
177.
him?
Because you want to drive it like hard power with the
Yeah.
177.
Yeah, I do. I want like 960, 980.
And and with what kind of weight?
To be honest, what I'm using now, there's a guy who makes them. I'm using them in 19.5 and 22.5 grain, but my stuff is all modded out too. It's super. Yeah.
You're one of those guys that just shoots stock, right?
I don't know what you're talking about. Like when I see a Marauder, that's nice. Let's open it up and let's do this.
Yeah, I got you.
This is a big bottle. Wait, that was in your what now?
Yeah,
Perfectly sanitary. Don't even worry about it.
I've been refraining from touching it.
That is a long bottle. It's like a teacher's pointer. 4,500, huh?
That's what they say.
Me? This is just me. If it's not carbon wrapped, I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna do 4,500, but
Yeah, it's got a thicker wall container.
yeah,
Yeah.
It.
yeah.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I have to talk to Brad and JB about that one.
So who shot what today? You strung out a little bit to the left,
Yeah,
didn't
a
you?
whole lot to
You're
the
gonna
left.
go top left, Rick.
So you were about an inch. You guys are. Well, now it's dead calm. I should just go.
Yeah, quick.
Yeah. Get it before the gusts come up
I
again.
put the special. No, I put it in mine. Never mind.
Special pellet. Thank you, Angie.
Oh, that was bullseye. I can see it from here.
No, that flew way left.
How's the trigger feel, Rick?
You know, the trigger's got a long, really long
Yeah, it does.
first stage. But the beautiful thing about this is that if you take this out of the stock, and I'm guessing it feels exactly like the Gauntlet 1 trigger,
Yeah.
there's a plate, and you can see every piece of mechanical stuff going on in the
Yep.
trigger and
Yeah.
make your adjustment. And you can see this does exactly that. There's no mystery to it.
Yeah, it's
So-
identical.
You can take all of that first stage travel out and make that second stage very crisp. And they used to have even a trigger pull stop too, so you could prevent the over travel.
Sure.
I haven't taken this apart to see if they still have that, but the adjustability of the trigger, you can dial this in very, very nicely. So
And I tell you, if they go look at my buddy Hajimoto's videos on the Gauntlet,
Yeah, Haji does good.
yeah, he'll hook you up on how to adjust that trigger. And
Yeah, Haji's good at
I'm
these,
sure Hodge has already got some goodies in the works for it.
probably. So
Target's
what's the price
dancing.
point of the Axion scopes?
I know I'm too busy hitting the bullseye to give you that information.
Okay.
Should we believe him?
He did.
He's Rick Duesler.
He did.
I did a little mill dot adjustment with my EDR Axion.
We were just holding for groups, and you're just, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that one went more like where I was aiming. Made me a liar. I shouldn't have run my mouth.
Yeah, I wish the audience could see what the wind was doing here so they could understand how difficult this really is.
They can. They're complaining about it.
Oh, are they? Yeah, it's windy.
Yeah,
They want you to
bullseye.
stabilize
Banners
the
all
target.
over the place. Angie's all over
It
the
wouldn't
place.
matter because we can't stabilize the wind.
Well, Angie got the better group.
She
for
did.
sure.
Yeah, she
For
tore
sure.
you guys up.
For sure, Angie got the better group.
Angie!
I'm trying to adjust for bullseye, and Angie flat kicked our butt. So, you
Yeah,
know,
this wasn't the contest, so it don't count. Yep.
yeah. So I think we should try those slugs. So, Angie, I'm gonna run back and grab those slugs because I got a few. You guys sent me for the. We did the Going Ballistic series.
Right.
So I've got a few of those 25 cal slugs left. Let me go grab those. And if you wanted to, how many mags have we been through?
3.
All right, we're sitting at right
4.
around.
Oh, you're nowhere
Four.
near needing a refill.
Yeah, we're at 3,600
Yeah.
psi.
I think it's
Wow.
120 shots of fill.
So we are in good shape.
Oh,
Well, I'm curious on the 120 if that's 120 like complete.
That
or
would be on the
usable.
reg.
So yeah, okay. Well, let me go grab those slugs. And if you guys, anybody else want to shoot?
Absolutely.
Well, let Travis come shoot the
Yes.
pellets.
Okay. Hey,
Um,
Rick, can we change it to the next?
Yeah, what I'll do is before I go get the slugs, I'll drop the target down.
There you
okay.
go.
I'll drop the camera down with the target.
Yeah, and then we get a fresh target there, and
All right, so you go sit down.
Yeah, he is going to load his own mag. I do like this color.
Yep.
This is
this
way
this
better
this
than
is
the
a
black.
nice color.
Yeah.
This is nice. The cheek rest looks a lot more user friendly too.
Yeah. Feels good.
There's the adjustment right there
Yeah.
for the cheek rest.
Looks like it. Yeah.
Sweet.
See, my thing
Well,
is
maybe
all my
these.
scopes have long eye relief, so these scopes are like set up and I'm like crunching in. That's no excuse though.
Where's the? Is it on safe?
Yes.
There's a grace period
he
with new
already
guns.
had
At
it.
least I
Yeah.
allow myself a grace period. And I did shoot this
Did
a
you?
good bit the other day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so maybe I kind of cheated. Maybe it wasn't
Wouldn't
fair.
surprise
But
us.
Rick shot it, so
Well,
check it out, Travis.
Angie's gonna dance for us while we wait for Rick. Dance,
Check
Angie.
it out.
Let's see.
Look, see, this one's already loaded. I put it in my pocket so you can load
what?
your own
Hey.
bag.
This is supposed to be a team effort.
It wasn't earlier. Angie can load it herself.
Well, that was a learning experience.
This is too.
Well,
I'm teaching you muscle memory, Travis.
muscle memory. You'd have to have muscle first. and a memory.
Travis beats his own self up.
I know. I'm terrible on myself.
You need your glasses.
You know, I might need yours and mine.
I got sunglasses. I don't have. You want this lowered? Because it lowers.
Yeah, please. Yeah, I'm like super high. Oh yeah, yeah.
That's good?
No.
Tell me when.
Down a little. A little more. Right there. Yes, sir. I can't see through the.
Put your regular glasses on.
I can't see anything with glasses on. Are you just trying to hide my face, Rick? Is that what you're trying to do? Hey, are we on the target now? We can shoot? All right, safety off.
No, yeah, it is off. You
Oh, I
got to push
didn't.
the bolt
no,
forward.
no.
I
You gotta
should have.
put the bolt
I just
forward,
told on you.
I'm a newbie, Angie. Just learning this. I have no idea where that hit.
I don't either because I can't see that far. Just gotta get comfy.
I gotta get comfy. I'm having a hard time here.
Do you know where that hit?
Yeah, I can see both pellets.
The pellets are still in the paper?
Oh, they're barely on the paper. It's pushing them way left. But I'm just gonna keep shooting at the same spot so I can
Unlike Rick was adjusting.
yeah. So I can see the group, what the group looks like. It doesn't do me any good to make any kind of adjustment. Hey, I didn't say I was good. I didn't make any kind of a. It's just brutally gusty. It's actually not a bad group considering. If we took that one low one out. That's probably the best group.
Better than mine?
I think so.
Pretty good. Yeah, it is. It's a better group.
He doesn't have much wind either.
Oh, that totally missed the paper.
No, it went through the same hole. You're just getting your butt handed to you, that's all. There we go. That's plenty.
I want to see.
All except
Here,
for the
keep your
one
hat-
low one.
Cover your head up.
Whew. That's sun. Through the scope right in my eye.
Nice fruit, Travis.
Thank you, sir.
Nice fruit.
You're not on audio.
Which one did you shoot?
Top left.
Oh. I think mine was better. Oh yeah. Mine's so much better. I think I still kicked your butt.
So what do we do now, Angie? We're gonna shoot some slugs?
Yep. Oh. So we should.
Let me put my mic back on.
I'll let you pull that back so I can get the.
Sure. Safety.
All right, let's see the
All right,
slide.
so we got the slugs. Now, you tell me why slugs are so awesome.
Well, for me in slugs, I mean, especially hunting applications, the weight that it has, the more retained energy down range. You know, of course, the Slug's going to outperform a pellet past 100 yards. You know,
Do you think it's better inside 100 yards? Is there?
if this is my way of thinking on this, if you're shooting out to under 100 yards, I don't see why you're using a slug. That's what I see. But if you got the area like you do, yeah, shoot slugs. I guess for me, it's more of a safety thing. I mean, I know people who are shooting slugs in their backyard. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
I mean, but you know, out, you know, here testing out past 100 yards, those slugs are amazing.
Well, I guess let's find out.
Rick,
Yes.
Umarex said they want to see Angie's target. They agree with her.
Oh, they're liking Angie. Okay, there you go. All right. Well, it fed well. So sometimes slugs don't feed well.
Yeah.
They get jammed up in there, but that had no real resistance.
A lot of times with slugs, since the bearing surface is towards the back of the slug too, it's when it really engages, and a lot of people are trying to tap their bolts to get them in.
Okay. Do you have the other mag?
I do.
Okay, cool.
Do you want me to put
Nope.
slugs in it?
No. Let's just see what we got here.
Are you going to shoot the slugs now, Rick?
Yep. Top right target.
What do they weigh? Are they similar to the?
They're 33.95.
Okay, so they're similar to what we are already shooting.
Yes.
They'll probably shoot a tad higher though.
Wind's picking up this time.
Oh, there you go.
But that's the cool thing.
BC.
Yeah.
Boy, the wind's kicking.
Way high.
Yeah, I knew it'd be high. The BC's
So I'm
better.
2 mils high and 2 mils left.
That's where we know the crony up for this one.
We can do that.
If I
We
can.
got a little time. All right, so 2.
I'll keep it on your same entry aim point.
Oh,
slugs are
that's no
these?
fun.
Those are the 25 knockouts.
From
JSB. Duh.
Are you shooting for group or are you adjusting?
I'm adjusting now.
Oh my,
Rick.
you're fired.
There it is. That's a dead whatever.
I've
You
killed a lot of whatevers.
Do you want to do the? You want to shoot these over the crony?
I'd like to see what they do. And you can shoot them over the crony.
Oh, I pulled that one bad.
He's already there. He could do it.
That's true. How are they feeding?
Nicely. If I can hold the rifle still, they shoot really, really well. Really, really well.
That's good to know for the Gauntlet owners out there.
Yeah, it was
So is the Gauntlet II available now, or is...
You know, they just had a press release on it, so I don't know when availability is, but it's going to be right close. They were kind of up in the air whether they could send it to me because they didn't want to have us do this and then not be able to provide them. So I think they're probably going to be available.
Oh, they didn't want to do like...
Let me text
hammer?
my boy
Watch out
JB.
there. That was all him, just so you know. What's that?
I'll text my buddy JB and,
Yeah,
and see
okay.
what he says.
So I would like to maybe put this in a little bit different setup and shoot once it's got seasoned a bit and try those
or
slugs
put a
some more.
bipod on it and then put a bigger
Yeah,
bag on the back.
I think that would give me some more stability on this. Get the scope zeroed for our conditions, but
We're just making excuses of why Angie shot better to us than us. So
you know, I really wasn't going to go there.
I'm
know-
not afraid to admit that Angie beat us.
That's all
You got to give her one.
right.
Yeah. Hopefully I'll get more.
do you
but-
really?
You got to give her one.
Okay, so let's go ahead and do the crony, right? Hold on, Angie. Hold on.
Oh, now
Yes.
it's safe.
Safe.
There we
Snags
go.
out. Good.
I would have tagged her myself. I mean,
You're it.
Right there?
Okay, so I got the heads up
Yeah.
from JB.
Okay.
He just texted me back.
Turn it on.
The end of July, beginning of August,
Okay.
oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
they'll be available.
Excellent.
So are they only coming in this color, or will you be able to get black in this too?
I don't know.
Hey, could you text JB for me, please? Tell him Joe wants to know.
Somebody else asked the same question, so
Do
Say
you
that
want a black one?
No, some people do.
I
So-
like that
But then you
color.
can leave this and put a black on this, and you know.
Yeah.
So same weight. These are the same weight as the heavies.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna know where are we on our pressure. We're good.
Yeah, you probably
still
still got
got
quite a bit of
3,000
shooting to
PSI,
do, guys.
so-
Jeez.
You want me to shoot it?
Yes.
Okay. We all slugged up?
Your show.
All right.
You do it.
Yeah,
I'm just here.
Get a pellet man.
Yeah, that's a hard
Yeah,
one to
safe.
live up to. Hey, come on, hair to your right. Just a hair.
Is your phone?
How's that?
Too much. A little more. A little more. There you go. Perfect. You tagged it. Good.
871.
Wow.
Hey, Rick, it comes with a scope too, doesn't it?
No,
No?
no, mine didn't. I don't know that it does, but
They'll probably make a package deal for.
I don't know. They tended to not do that with the Gauntlet.
Okay. Well, you know, everyone. I always like to pick my own scope anyway, personally.
872.
We have a
And still around
question.
the 57 foot-pound mark. Yes.
Is this typical Umarex barrel?
870.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the same barrel they've been using. It's a very good barrel.
Another question.
867.
There
Can
you
someone
go.
repeat the question? I don't have a mic. Is the stock acting as a barrel band, or is the shroud just passed through it loosely?
That's a great question. I'll tell you in a second. All right,
'cause
Rick,
that's
I'm gonna
barrel
walk
band.
over here, bud.
Yep.
I just want to see something.
It has a
The
barrel band.
Yeah.
the shroud doesn't affect, isn't affected at all by the plastic cover. It passes through it loosely,
But it has a barrel band.
but it does have a barrel band behind it.
869.
That thing is consistent.
Mhm.
Wow.
868.
So it only comes in the FDE
Wow.
color
Sweet.
currently.
All right, so, I mean, really, 5 foot per second spread, and we were shooting what 8? Well, our average before was 869, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So let me go back to our first list. Here, let me put the safety on, Trev.
Yeah.
Okay,
I just wanted to see.
got it.
No.
Okay, hold on. Let me get that out. Put that back in. Okay, got it. Good. So our first shot groups with the regular pellets averaged 869. Our shot group, now we're several mags in, still on the reg.
Yeah.
Our second shot group with the slugs averaged 869.
That's crazy.
And the extreme spread went down, went 5 foot per second on the extreme spread, and still a standard deviation of 2. I mean, that is impressive. Give me
Yeah.
a little time with this gun, a little
Yeah.
more time. I'll let it break in a little bit, let the barrel get really seasoned.
Let the wind die down.
And less, yeah, I don't mind the wind. I mean,
Yeah.
realistically, I shoot here every day because this is my range. This is not windy. I do not consider this wind. This is calm. This is not wind. So this is normal for me. Yeah, this is really, really good. Get the scope dialed in for these conditions, whatever we're shooting here, and the slugs, they definitely hit higher.
Yeah.
But I think
That tells you the BC's better.
you can get
Yeah.
these things dialed in, and son of a gun, this thing is going to be deadly. If you're hunting small game, you
Heck,
know,
I mean,
my goodness, this is awesome.
they put
Joe, do you know
adjustable
what the
regulator.
BC is of those slugs?
Right off, I don't know, and I don't have the internet connection out here to tell you. so.
Okay. Well, I'll
It's
get
on
that.
the tin. On when you buy the tins, it's
Uh-huh.
on the label.
Okay, I'll find that information out and post it later.
Well, guys, I think that is a very, very successful test of the Gauntlet. Yes, Sue.
Umarex said, should you happen to knock the shroud against something, the stock loop at top that it passes through prevents movement beyond a point, better protecting the shroud and in the barrel.
That's
Okay.
great.
Did you have a mic?
No, I do not.
Okay, so what they're saying is one of the points of this is that if you knock the stock, it prevents it from going too far out of spec and prevents it from getting out of alignment.
That's good.
So that is part of this. It also does have the barrel band for stability. So that is actually, it is very rigid. I don't
Yeah.
know. You'd have to really crank it onto something to cause a problem. So
Yeah, I mean, you have to drop it really good or fall with it really good. And if you fall with it, well,
I mean, we are at, what, 35? 30, no, well, 25 right now?
yeah.
So we've shot a whole bunch. We've still got a bunch more we could shoot if we wanted. Gauntlet II, Umarex has done a very good job. I was a super fan of the Gauntlet I. In fact, the Airgun Pro Shop actually did this. Thank you. No, it is a great upgrade for sure. Just a really, really nice gun. If you guys want to learn more, go to www.umarexusa.com. Yes, Sue?
Umarex said the rail will accept either Picatinny or 11mm rings.
Okay, yes,
Oh, cool.
that's an
That.
important part about the
Love
rail.
it.
Thank you, guys. Cheryl, would you zoom in real quick here? Because you see you've got,
It's a double cut rail.
yeah, so you've got the dovetail with the slots, or you could grab it with the wide ring. So if you get a scope with any kind of rings on it, you
You're
can
good to
put it
go.
on here.
Nice.
And
I have
I-
a question before you go now. It's super serious.
Me?
I think it's important.
Oh,
I have
really?
a question. So you live here, you shoot here,
Mhm.
you're used to the winds.
Mhm.
How come I got a better group than you?
Exactly,
Ooh.
Angie.
She dropped the gauntlet on you.
Angie, we'll talk about that later.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think it's beginner's luck. We're going to go with that.
Rick,
I'm not a beginner.
Umarex said a sling stud, quick connect in rear of stock with M-lock slots so you can attach the sling of choice.
Excellent.
Very, very
excellent.
good point. They do have that right there, which is your quick disconnect. And then you can do the same with the M-lock up here and get your quick disconnect going. So all of those things, exceptionally good points. Guys, that's about it. We're about out of time, I'm guessing. Where are we?
We're,
We got a little time. Does anybody else want to shoot this while we got it out?
I'd like to mention though, my buddy Hajimoto just released his 100-yard video of it,
Okay.
shooting amazing and perfectly calm conditions.
There
So
you go.
go look at my buddy Haji's video.
Is it a choke barrel? Would it handle some of the longest slugs, or is the magazine too short?
It is choked.
The
Does-
magazine's short, okay? And so and it is going to be a choke barrel. I'm pretty sure, unless they're correcting me. Umarex corrects me, but I would imagine it's choked.
Yeah, why change something that works good?
Way to throw down the gauntlet, Angie, from Umarex.
Yeah, we're going to have some more fun today. We got the next segment coming up. Joe's going to be back up. They've got their own special release coming out, brand new today, which we're going to be having some fun with here on the range. So stay with us. We're going to get everything reset, hold everything down with some tent stakes so it doesn't blow away. And we will be back here in a little bit. So thank you guys for watching Airgun Expo 2021. You can catch any of this footage if you happen to have missed it. You can catch it over on gatewaytoairguns.org and also their YouTube channel once we get it edited and republished. Guys, thank you so much for watching. My name is Rick Eatsel here with AirgunWeb.
I'm Airgun Angie.
See you guys.